Hey, divine souls, welcome back to my frequency. I hope you guys are doing wonderful on this Monday. Today, I want to expand on what I talked about in my What is Enlightenment video and just kind of, dig a little deeper on what I touched on in that video. Because first off, enlightenment already is one of those things that really can't be talked about. People can try to explain it and try to kind of weave a path so people can understand it or at least get a glimpse of it. But it's kind of this one of those things that you just have to experience it on your own and just get that realization within you. So I feel like people who talk about it, even myself, we can try to try to explain it and try to give it some type of pathway, but it's still on the individual to receive it and do their own inner work and their own get into their own stillness to find it, and to reach it. So yeah, so in the first video, I talked about how enlightenment isn't only for a select few people. It's not only just for monks in the mountains or, in a cave just meditating away. It's not only just for these beings. Enlightenment is for everyone. Every being on this planet has an opportunity to reach enlightenment. It's already within you. It's just waiting for you to see it and and to recognize it. And it's not just this planet, it's elsewhere in the universe. Beings have the opportunity to reach that level of realization and embodiment, and that embodiment is the realization that you are a fractal of God, that you are a fractal of Source, interacting with itself, and once you kind of get that realization, you can walk around and grace this planet as a enlightened being. Even with the term, you don't have to even use the term, but it's just the term that you are a full embodiment of God, and that you realize this, and that you can go out in the world and remember that, and to interact with the world in a way that you are spreading unconditional love and grace and peace and all these things. And that's not saying that you have to get walked on or stepped on because you just have so much love. No, it's understanding that you have unconditional love for yourself, and that might mean having to separate from certain people because you recognize that, okay, I can love you from a distance. I don't have to interact with you in a way where I'm hurting myself. You have that love to understand that, okay, I can love you and I can honor you and respect you, but I'm not going to get into that with you. I'm not going to deal with you to hurt myself. So it's love all across the board. It's love for yourself and love for your external, and whether it be people, this planet, animals, whatever the case may be, you have that love within you because you recognize that everything is a face of God. Everything is a face of Source. To a blade of grass, an ant, fish in the sea, whatever, any animal, they are a embodiment of Source. Even beings that aren't of the, you might can say, negative polarity, where they have kind of separated themselves from Source and they kind of just operate in a very vampiric state where they want to suck energy off people or off things. Even those types of beings, even we might call them quote unquote evil, but they're still an aspect of Source. They're still an aspect of the divine, just in a way where it's just Source forgetting about itself and then it just acting in a way that's very parasitic and very kind of messed up. But even that is still a face of God, just in a very kind of disconnected way. So yeah, being that kind of reaches that enlightenment just understands that it can walk with grace and ease because it knows that it is a full embodiment of that divine intelligence. It's a full embodiment of that divine energy, and it's letting it flow through their vessel. And what they kind of let out is a very powerful and healing type of energy, because they have that, they're embodying that much energy and that much frequency. So yeah, we look at Buddha or Christ or all these kind of quote unquote enlightened figures, but like that's how everyone is. That's how everyone can be. They're just they're just showing you what you can already do. It's not something that you have to go out and praise and worship them for. You know, they were just showing you you. They were just it's funny because oh my gosh, it's just funny because like that's what these so sorry, it's funny because that's what they were just showing you. That's what they were mirroring for you, that you are that. Like I said in the first video, you are it and it is you. You know, you have that type of divine, graceful, peaceful, harmonious energy already within you. It's just up to you to do the work and to you to find that within yourself. It's not something that you have to go to a temple or go to a preacher to reach. You already are that temple. You already are that energy. You know, you already are that divine intelligence. So I don't know. I don't want to repeat myself, but it's just like I said. It's just funny how society and people just think that these types of things aren't for everyone, and it's only just for a select few. And it's like I said, and these beings that did reach these levels of consciousness, they were just showing you you, and they were just being a reminder of what was already within your vessel and what was already within your consciousness. So yeah, so that was a little bit of a expanded view on the first video. I will probably do a part 3 as more thoughts kind of come in and I kind of share them with you all. Because like I said, enlightenment is one of those things that you can talk about, but it's just something that the individual has to kind of find within themselves and reach within themselves. And that's what kind of makes it beautiful in a way, you know. Like you have all the teachers in the world to tell you certain ways to reach it and certain ways to kind of to walk that path, but it's ultimately your path to walk, and it's unique to every individual. And that's why I feel like Eastern teachings is so kind of cool, because you can see that each student that reaches it, or at least has some type of enlightenment thing, it's unique to every individual, and that's what makes it so nice and so peaceful, because it's God remembering itself in a very unique way, in a very divine way. And it's just, and like I said, it's very funny. But yeah, so I hope you guys like this video. Leave down in the comment section below what you guys think, and you know, we can talk about it some more. And yeah, I will see you guys later in the next video. Peace.